Here's my strutting, do-do-do. Strutting my way on over to you. You like my strut? I like yours too. Strutting my way on over to you. You like these days, got nothing to do. Hit the sidewalk and strut with you. Strutting in the morning, strutting the new. Strutting in the nighttime under the moon. Hey you, I like you too. And do you mind if I strut for you? Maybe feel free to strut for me. You gotta strut, everybody. Watch that thing go side to side. Strut so hard with the strutting side. Strut your way into mine. I'm strut so far. How does strut don't cost $1? Take my dog, don't forget the cost. But I'm the dog and I like your smell. Can't help it. You strut so well, and baby, you got a head start. Strutting your way into my heart. Take your head off, make yourself at home. Have a sleep night. Strut on home. Day one, I'm in love with your strut. Day two, I'm in love with your strut. Day three, I'm in love with your strut. And guess what? I'm in love with your strut. Day one, I'm in love with your strut. Day two, I'm in love with your strut. Day three, I'm in love with your strut. And guess what? I'm in love with your strut. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut. Then let's go strutting. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut. Then let's go strutting right now. A question for you. Wanna strut with me? Think I make you smile as far as I can see. You make me laugh, think that I love you. How about dinner 8:30 and a strut for two? The way you strut like no one else. You got a thing all by yourself. People can't hang, you can give them hell. You strut like you're ringing the bell. I don't need to go fast when you strut with me. I got all night, got nowhere to be. I'm pretty fine just walking with you. Hold your hand away with the left foot. Tell you what, if you like a strut, I'll walk on ahead and you can look my butt. Objectify, but don't cross the line. But you can be bad when you strut this time. Cause strut that thing just like a cock. Show them kids up and down the block. Flash your feathers and walk on by. You strut so good you make Jimmy cry. I can't believe that strutting with me. Let's strut somewhere everybody can see. And next to you, filled up with pride, we go boom, boom, side to side. Day one, I'm in love with your strut. Day two, I'm in love with your strut. Day three, I'm in love with your strut. And guess what? I'm in love with your strut. Day one, I'm in love with your strut. Day two, I'm in love with your strut. Day three, I'm in love with your strut. And guess what? I'm in love with your strut. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut. Let's go strutting. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. That's right, it's your boy, Dane Johnson 3_16, aka Gravity, the man who has never met a mic he didn't like because they're all swell guys in my eyes, back with another episode of the GWA, the Global Wrestling Alliance. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a star-studded show coming your way tonight, including starting things off with this tag team match. Let's go. This is gonna be insane. And to start things off, all hell is breaking loose here. We get no entrances, it seems. We are starting things off in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, as Jason Ray Bravo and Jesse Ray Bravo and Jeff Bravo, the Dream Team here, look to get back into the win column. They take on the former GWA Tag Team Champions, American Alpha here. As let's get it going. Send a couple of these out, because why not? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have Pick Your Poison matchups. As of course, we already know LP Styles will take on the GWA Heavyweight Champion on Valentine's Day, well, the day after, on February 15th. So tonight they picked each other's opponents for one-on-one contest. LP Styles will take on Shane Showtime Rattlesnake, talking the Rattlesnake into putting that European Championship on the line. So that should be interesting. As we start things off, like I said, with tag team action, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. LFA, you know I sent you a link anyway. I know you're here. Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. Like I said, I don't think it does anything, but it's pretty cool to look back and see that y'all like it. This, of course, the Dream Team, after taking a few weeks off, regrouping, coming back with a new look here. Things weren't going their way. We'll see what happens here tonight. We know that the doer devil Douglas Hawkins is not at 100%, battling some sort of ailment right now, a stomach bug. I know that he's got a sore knee. You might want to put some ice on it, baby. And we got a nice double team maneuver here by Jeff and Jesse Ray Bravo, the Dream Team. And there's a tag. We got a suplex here. Jeff Bravo, the Strength. Go behind by Poppy Hawkins, and you got to be careful if he takes out that leg, because if he locks in that patriotic ankle lock, it could be all over. Oh, and there's a beautiful Northern Light suplex, shades of Mr. Perfect. Of course, quick to point out that Mr. Perfect was American. Nice move there. Oh, and Jeff Bravo saying, no, I'm not falling for none of that shit. Huge maneuver there. Stomping away now on the knee. As chants of Dream Team go. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, that Internet Championship is on the line tonight. Triple threat rules. Betrod Ron will be the guest referee. As, ladies and gentlemen, his son-in-law, Daddy Dave, was supposed to defend the title. We got another injury bug going through the GWA, as Daddy Dave is unable to compete. So we got Chris Jamie Jericho, the controversial star Hunter Carr, and JC Curtis in a triple threat match with the GWA Internet Champion acting as the special guest referee, and he will hand that title off to whoever wins and ride off into the sunset, as he himself is battling an injury bug, a sore back, a bad back from carrying the Global Wrestling Alliance for all of these years. Poppy Hawkins, second rope, American Destroyer. 1, 2. Oh my heavens. Poppy Hawkins now. The arm wringer into a hammerlock. Overhand wrist lock applied. Jeff Bravo. Those shots to the ribs, only to be picked up on the shoulders of Poppy Hawkins, faced first into that top turnbuckle. GWA Sunday Night Massacre, thank you for tuning in. Huge clothesline. I absolutely love it as my wife crochets beside me. Oh, what a beautiful maneuver. Putting him on Dream Street there, so to speak, and tagged in. Here comes the Doer Devil. We got double tags and Jesse Ray Bravo on top, which is where he loves to be. Hook of the leg after those mounted punches. 2 count only, says the referee. Oh my gosh. What is happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Where is my controller, just in case? There we go. Oh, no, that's an even worse camera angle. There's a beautiful camera angle. Nice overhead shot there as the referee in the way. We're going to zoom in a little bit here. We got Jesse Ray Bravo. Nice stunner to the outside of the ring. And there's one for Poppy Hawkins, but he's going to reverse that. Thank you. And Jesse Ray Bravo wants him some of that old man. He's always had a little bit of a kink fetish when it comes to the seniors. Oh my God! The 1%er by Dangerous Douglas Hawkins there. Followed up by the Uncle Slam. Beautiful move. Overhead punch, an elbow though. Jesse Ray Bravo fighting back. Samoan drop. I don't even think that's legal. Think you gotta be over 300 pounds to hit that move. And Samoan. Dangerous Douglas Hawkins with a power bomb and a tag in to Patriotic Poppy Hawkins. Slides to the outside of the ring. Jesse Ray Bravo trying to get a breather there. But Poppy Hawkins will not allow that. Jesse Ray Bravo's going to have to make his own. See what the hell is going on here? We got some weird stuff going on. Multiple reversals here. Missing with the kick that time. Going to be thrown inside the ring, and he is. Got a bit of an itchy leg myself. There's another peace sign there. Running for president will be Poppy Hawkins. Down low, oh my God, and he's gonna get the ankle lock. Beautiful move. Poppy Hawkins, he's got that lucha libre style as well. You just gotta absolutely appreciate a superstar like this. Tag in the doer devil. And crawling and making the tag to Jeff Bravo. Jesse Ray Bravo smartly. Oh, a super kick party being thrown now by Dangerous Douglas Hawkins, who is not trained to throw kicks like that. Beautiful. That Grand Canyon slam. Snap suplex, well, vertical kind of hook of the leg as Jesse Ray Bravo gets to his feet, and kicking out is Jeff Bravo there. He needed to kick out of that one as we got some hearts, we got some stuff going on in the chat. There is a party going on there. Hook of the leg is what Jeff Bravo wanted to do there. Not quite getting it done. What's going on here? Oh my God, south of the border. One. And that is broken up by the tag team partner, the Dream Team. And if he hits the lost ballad here, it's going to be all she wrote. And again with the south of the border. 1, 2. And we got a 3 count. Beautiful tag team match to start things off here, though, ladies and gentlemen. As a very different looking Dream Team in action here tonight. They looked extremely dangerous. Running Bulldog there in what honestly could have been anybody's match. Jesse Ray Bravo. Look at this double team move here. You gotta give it to the Dream Team. The move like that. You gotta love it. They do. They might be missing a mouthpiece. They might be missing just that one final thing. We'll find something. I got an idea. And just a beatdown here. It honestly, what was a 50-50 match? You got to admit that, fans. You got to admit that. That was a 50-50 match, and what that was the GWA experience. A team coming from the UK. It's only a matter of time. Big things coming for the Dream Team. And in the ring there, oh my God, a flamboyant Poppy Hawkins. Absolutely tantalizing. As ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have LP Styles taking on Shane Rattlesnake, as DM has picked the Rattlesnake to take on LP Styles, and LP Styles, being that sly mofo he is, has talked the Rattlesnake into putting that European Championship on the line, which is absolutely crazy when you think about it. That DM didn't step in and try and talk the Rattlesnake out of something like that. That's not what it was about. He just wanted his homie to lay a beat down on the guy who uses a white hand all the way from the west side. This is West versus North right here. Meeting somewhere common, guys. Where we meeting to settle this beef, as LP Styles is in the ring, awaiting the arrival of the GWA European Champion. And you know, you got to give it to the Rattlesnake. He beat Nova the Destroyer for this. He did. He literally did. So the Rattlesnake can definitely handle his own. And that's why Dr. Love's sending him into battle here. And speaking of Nova the Destroyer, it is fitting that is who LP Styles picked to take on the Rattlesnake later tonight. That will be a no disqualification match. LP Styles electing not to have DM put that title on the line, instead selecting a no disqualification stipulation. That is your main event tonight. This one should be a great contest in what has all sorts of implications heading in to Love at First Fight. On a night for sure where the ladies will have a headache. We're busy. Look at this. Showtime Shane Rattlesnake, that European champion. Looking so damn sexy. Referee with the title. Everyone's favorite official. Calls it right down the middle every single time. Oh, reliable. Beautiful championship, of course, created and designed by your boy, Jason Ray Bravo. All I did was add some GWA tags to it. Thank you for that, donating that. Also, JC Curtis, who's done a lot of work for the GWA when it comes to creations. Much appreciated, boys. And just all of you who watch. I love it. It's looking like March is when the new game comes out, and you know your boy's probably gonna get it. Right around tax season. Elbows downstairs by LP Styles, though. Let's get to what's important, as we got a beautiful wrestling fisherman carry takeover there. Or fireman carry takeover. Jesus. Stomping away here, LP Styles. Going for a shot, and there's a sweep of the leg as the Rattlesnake here in what should be one hell of a contest here. Rolling over to the side. Oh, and a kick right in the kidneys, and the Rattlesnake means business. He is all fired up. Off the rope, springboard DDT. Huge maneuver. Stomping away again on LP Styles. We told you this was going to be a fight. This is personal. Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, it was uploaded earlier. We got the footage uploaded yesterday. The fabulous fashion models attacking Donald, the son of Big Mike, the nephew of the Warwolf, attacking him Well, backstage in a storage facility, which is absolutely crazy. Probably lured him in with promises of Pokemon cards and candy, which is even creepier. But nonetheless, absolutely tearing young Donald apart. He will not be here. He will not be here for some time. But coming up later tonight in tag team action, we have the North Side Wolfpack taking on the Fabulous Fashion Models in what should be a doozy. Rolled back inside the ring is Shane Rattlesnake LP Styles, quick to join him inside. Lock up there. A scoop up right off that top rope with the stun gun, baby. You know it. Bouncing the head off the turnbuckle there, the canvas, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, promises of Pokemon cards and candy. Absolutely wouldn't put it past him. But hey, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Nothing you can do at that point. Just hold on for the ride. Elbows downstairs, kicks again, in what has been just a fight. Not even a wrestling contest here. I don't even think I've called one maneuver. Running in with that front English style drop kick. Shane Rattlesnake downstairs, and here we go. Are we going to see the Brain Buster? Everybody's got to take a shot if we hit the Brain Buster. It's absolutely crazy. Oh my God. Chops there. And a DDT by the Rattlesnake. Kick up to the head as well. Rattlesnake in the corner. LP Styles now. Oh my God, are you kidding me? If you tried to throw that from the north side, you came up just short. Beautiful Frankensteiner by the Rattlesnake there. Oh my God, and then just putting the cigarette out on the head of LP Styles. And again, just absolutely fired up here, drinking a Miller Lite, probably an old Milwaukee. Into the ropes here. Rattlesnake, LP Styles shot off, slithering through. And the Rattlesnake again with a head scissors takedown, and he's going to go for a cover, hooks the leg. One. And we got a 1 count only, says the official. And a kick to the back, marked right up there. LP Styles looking like a safe injection site somewhere in the province of British Columbia. What is happening here? Elbow to the top of the head. LP bouncing the Rattlesnake off the top of the barricade there. Lock up. And we got some reversals going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful Canadian leg sweep on the outside of the ring. Locking up again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, this is our second match of the evening. An absolute beautiful contest opening things up in tag team action. It was American Alpha slightly, and I mean slightly, over the Dream Team here starting things off. We are now in the midst of a title match as the Rattlesnake defends that European Championship in a pick your poison match. LP Styles, your challenger. The referee here almost counting out LP Styles, who talks the Rattlesnake, oh my God, into coming back outside, and that quickly backfires. Running in, we got some ragdoll action. Another DDT on the outside of the ring. Back in, the Rattlesnake. Come on, LP. He's got to shake the cobwebs, and the Rattlesnake again, quick to strike, no pun intended. Gonna work the arm over? No, is he gonna pick LP Styles? He is gonna work that arm over, that heavily bandaged arm. That elbow injury that LP Styles has been dealing with for quite some time. And are we going to see a top rope Rattlesnake? And we are. The Rattlesnake is perched up top, and we got a splash to the outside of the ring. Oh my heavens. This is crazy. LP back up. And he somehow takes out the Rattlesnake there momentarily. What is happening here? We're up to a count of 4, I do believe. Back inside the ring, the Rattlesnake, LP Styles going back up top. LP Styles wants the Rattlesnake to get to his feet. And he fights LP off. The Rattlesnake here. Off the ropes again, and oh my God, what the hell was that? And LP Styles with the Get Slav Cutter. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by the Rattlesnake. Oh my heavens. The Getzlaff Cutter not quite able enough. Or not quite enough, jeez. Double axe handle smash though from the second. And he's picking up the Rattlesnake only to club him back down. This is absolutely crazy. LP rolling the Rattlesnake over. Jumping knee to the forehead. Right on that bandana. And no way. Not a second. And if he hits a second Getzlaff Cutter. Off the rope. Power slam. Shane Rattlesnake fighting to get to his feet. He's holding on for dear life. Missing with the clothesline LP Styles. Turning him over. And are we going to see it? And we do. The bow and arrow locked in. LP fights out though. Kick downstairs the Rattlesnake. LP up. There's the brain buster. Cover. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Kick out by LP Styles. Rattlesnake and LP. Rattlesnake back to his feet. Or sorry, LP to his feet. What the hell is he doing? Oh my God, we haven't seen that in forever. 1, 2, 3. And LP Styles busting out the old Free Willy. That was super silly. Dude. And Showtime Shane Rattlesnake put the European title on the line, and LP Styles stole one. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. Wow. You gotta wonder what the Rattlesnake is gonna think here when the adrenaline wears off. Being picked by DM to be the opponent of LP Styles when he could have picked anyone, and being talked into putting that European title on the line. Oh my heavens, I don't believe it. And this is like when I thought this was it right here. That brain buster, and somehow LP able to kick out and hitting the Are You Silly? Oh my heavens. And LP Styles is your new GWA European Champion. Holy implications. That is insane in the membrane. Crazy. As ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have El Jefe being accompanied to the ring by Dane Johnson, taking on longtime rival, the Cryptid Hunter, Gunnar Fredericks. Wow. And weird. LP Styles just getting to the back, and we are getting word from LP Styles here that LP Styles will put the European Championship on the line when he takes on Dr. Love at Love at First Fight. So that world title match will now be a GWA title for title opportunity. Holy. And you gotta wonder what the Rattlesnake's gonna think about that now that DM has his sights set on his old championship. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh my God, and of course, floating from the heavens, the cryptid hunter Gunnar Fredericks, who said coming at Love at First Sight, he has something to reveal to the world that no one, and I repeat, no one is gonna believe. Oh my God, that should be interesting. That's great. Of course, he has the heart of the Elk Island eel as well. I don't want to know whose beads those belong to. The cryptid hunter, El Jefe, looking to take him on a tour to the rings of Saturn here. One-on-one contest. I don't know. I honestly can't tell you what it is. The cryptid hunter has said he is keeping it a secret, but something big will be unleashed at Love at First Sight, and I have a feeling it's gonna be hairy. As El Jefe now in control of the longtime rival, a man who took the internet title from him and the world heavyweight title, in what is shaping up to be one hell of a card now. Your main event will be DM and LP Styles in a title for title unification match. That's interesting. So we'll have to get the details to that. More details to come next week. Right now it is title for title. El Jefe taking on the cryptid hunter, who's on the outside of the ring. El Jefe quick to go out after him, but Gunnar Fredericks tossing him right back into the ring. We got a lockup here. We still got a lockup here. We got a very long lockup here. Overhand right, El Jefe. Followed by a double axe handle smash on the outside. Dane Johnson, we got a 2 count. No, a 1 count, says the official. Okay. And back to the outside, these guys go. Gunnar Fredericks, German suplex. El Jefe walked right into that. Gave his ass right up. Both competitors back inside the ring. Oh my God, I thought he was going to hit the official. Into the corner goes Gunnar Fredericks. El Jefe, right hand. Face first. And now just pushing him in. And then hitting a German suplex of his own. El Jefe stomping on the back of the head. Oh my God. 2 thumbs down here. Off the ropes. The cryptid hunter. Nice move. El Jefe roll through power bomb there. Tiger style. That was huge. Leapfrog into a frog splash. The double frog there. Is that only a 1 count? The heart of the Elk Island eel has given Gunnar Fredericks here a little more resiliency than normal. El Jefe, are we going to see it? He is. He's going to take him on a tour as we are officially around the rings of Saturn. Getting out of that, a man who knows that hold well. The cryptid hunter off the ropes goes El Jefe. Blocking that one. His boot with the spur caught in the bottom ropes only momentarily, though. The Buckaroo Blast! Quicker than a freaking hiccup. Here's El Jefe hooking that camoed leg. 1, 2, 3. And El Jefe getting it done quickly here tonight. And joining him in the ring, Dane Johnson. And these two have been on the same page for a little bit here, ladies and gentlemen, and that looks great. Looks bad for the Wolfpack, but great for the tag division. That's pretty cool. They've already said they will not. That was a great buckaroo blast there and a quick contest there from El Jefe, if you ask me. I know you didn't ask me, but if you were to ask me, it was pretty quick showing of power. There's some dominance. El Jefe looking strong with a capital S. Chigo. As ladies and gentlemen, triple threat match action here. Man, the Wolfpack, you guys got some competitors. This is going to be crazy. As here comes the GWA Internet Champion himself, Bent Rod Rotten Ron, putting that title on the line tonight. Of course, too injured to compete. He's going to be out for quite some time, actually, which is a damn shame. He's getting some footing going, man. Becoming champion for the first time in quite some time. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the controversial star, Hunter Carr, who would love to become a champion again. He's got some new gear too. Okay. Looking fly like a G6. Interesting. I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. And I'm actually loving, too, like the No Mercy style entrances where we just cap it at the entranceway. We don't need to see the whole damn entrance. What a waste of time. And here comes JC Curtis. JCTE316 says, I just cracked your skull. Looking to get back into the championship column as well. New outfit, new attire, looking so sick, bro. And everyone's favorite local registry celebrity. It's your boy, Chris Jamie Jericho, the registry celebrity. Oh man, I don't know if you actually want to be that. That's crazy. I love it. I see two J's here. On his way to the ring. Are we looking at the next internet champion? As Bent Rod Ron. The title is on the line. You said if anybody was going to get it, he was going to be the referee for the match. And let's ring the bell. Anything goes, of course, in triple threat matches, bros. JC Curtis now, right away. Are we going to see a powerbomb first thing? We're going to see a little bit of an alley-oop. Downstairs, quick roll up there by Hunter Carr. Oh my, Chris Jamie Jericho, you're a little off there, bro, with that stomp, but that's okay. Maybe you're starting off the fucking Cadillac Ranch. I'm not quite sure what you're doing there, but it wasn't breaking up a pin. Stomp by JC Curtis there. Who, look at the power of JC Curtis. Beautiful move there. And the knee to the face of Hunter Carr in a triple threat. You know this one's going to be good. We love our triple threats here in the GWA, man. They're a staple. Huge move. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, that revenge tag team match, which should be a doozy. As looking to push the envelope are the fabulous fashion models. Going for a chop there, missing. He asked me to throw some boss man style gloves on him. Best I could do is dollar store gardening. Chris Jamie Jericho here. There's a scoop up Hunter Carr, slamming him and then tossing him into the center of the ring. Punch overhand there. There we go. A nice smack of the face on the turnbuckle. Hunter Carr, Bent Rod Ron still calling this one right down the middle. I'm gonna be surprised, I'll be honest with you, if he makes that count, I will be completely just floored. I'll be thrown away, or blown away I should say. Nice German suplex there by Hunter Carr. That's awesome. And with the steel chair now. Of course, with the steel chair, hook of the leg. Why wouldn't he hook the leg? Got a 1 count only, says the referee. Because why wouldn't we only have a 1 count? Let's keep it crack-a-lackin'. Y'all know what I'm saying? Keep things going. Straight behooved, absolutely. Just right behooved. Do we got a baseball bat in the ring now? We do have a baseball bat in the ring. Of course we do. It's beginning to look like a Jeremiah surplus match in there. Stomping away now, Hunter Carr as the man. I want to know who ties the back end of his boots is what I want to know. Who the hell is tying the back of the boots of Hunter Carr? Very interesting to have laces on the front and the backs of the boots. That strategy, that's a bold one. Downstairs with the knee, clubbing blow, and now J.C. Curtis, a man who thought he was going to go one-on-one with Daddy Dave for that title. That injury, of course, changed things. That's crazy. Oh, whose bed have his boots been under? That's an even better question. I have a feeling it's someone hung. There's a lockup. Chris Jamie Jericho, back body drop. Hunter Carr still in this thing. Kicking away. There's a beautiful elbow. Actually, Hunter Carr, been reading some books, been doing great. I'm proud of the guy. J.C. Curtis, hook that leg. 1, 2, and that is broken up just in the nick of time. Chris Jamie Jericho with the super kick party there. As we lose a couple viewers. Oh my, jumping face buster. That was almost an RKO. Almost a Getzlaff cutter, but a little more feminine. Punch downstairs. Hunter Carr. Overhand wrist lock. And J.C. Curtis gonna fight out of that. Another punch. Oh my. Took one there right in the old suitcase. Off the ropes. Gigantic power slam, and Chris Jamie Jericho from behind, and that is a brilliant maneuver. Even more of a brilliant strategy as he picks up Hunter Carr here. Delayed standing vertical suplex. Oh my God, the old ring around the rosy. Look at the athleticism there. Jeez, he looked like the autistic kid who was finally picked for Duck Duck Goose. That was some fucking speed. J.C. Curtis. Pile driver, no way. Pile driver right on the steel chair. J.C. Curtis with the TKO, cover him. 1, 2, and that's just broken up. I did, my man. Thank you so much for tuning in to the GWA. Thank you for being a new subscriber. We come live every Sunday between the hours. Well, it varies. Sometimes we're live 4 p.m. Mountain, sometimes 6 p.m., sometimes 8 p.m. Oh my God! And there is the shooting star press from the middle rope by Hunter Carr. This is awesome. This is crazy. Hunter Carr is in this match right now. He's working the leg over of Chris Jamie Jericho, the former Nickelodeon child star, the current controversial wrestling star, Hunter Carr. I don't believe it. Getting the leg pulled right out of the glute. And then a kick from behind. This is absolutely crazy. Hunter Carr, clothesline there. Do you not see yourself? Beautiful move. The former Nickelodeon child star with the reverse tied boots. Hunter Carr. Beautiful move, but he gets kicked by Jamie Jericho at the same time. Dragon screw takedown. I love it. Second rope. And JC Curtis gonna make him just raise that voice an octave. And oh my God, he's got him in the Nancy Daniel lock. And able to get out of that Jamie Jericho again. Look at this guy. He's smartly getting in and out of the ring, avoiding contact. Oh, and a scoop slam on that steel chair. We got a 1 count only as JC Curtis got back in the ring. I absolutely love it. This is crazy. Big John Marino, absolutely love it. You haven't missed much, bro. Well, you did. DM suggesting that the Rattlesnake takes on LP Styles in a pick your poison match. The Rattlesnake losing the European Championship to LP Styles. As we are up to 10 viewers, absolutely going viral. This triple threat match is for the Internet Championship. Bent Rod Ron unable to compete. Daddy Dave was carrying that title. He's unable to compete. Oh my God, injuries, injuries, injuries. Coming up after this match, we have the Fabulous Fashion Models taking on the Wolfpack live. Coming up next, looking to get revenge after Donald was lured to a storage facility with the promise of Pokemon cards and sweets. That's crazy, Cole. You need to teach your kid a little bit better, bro. That's insane. Top rope, Jamie Jericho, shades of a Macho Man, and a DDT on the outside. The controversial star Hunter Carr now has a steel chair. Oh my God. Oh yeah, he was lured. It was crazy. They lured a child with promises of Pokemon cards. They just beat him up. Like, you know, like nothing weird happened. They just kicked the shit out of him. Like, don't make it fucking anything more than it needs to be. Like, that's creepy. All they did was beat him up. Hunter Carr now. Downstairs, another DDT to JC Curtis's Bent Rod Ron. Look at that in the ring, looking like a... I'm not going to finish that. It's looking like Brian Burke in there, looking like a boss. And what is... Oh my God, back inside the ring with that kendo stick and going back outside. Steel stairs again. This triple threat match brings everything here. It's on YouTube. If you look it up, it was uploaded yesterday. It was only 1 minute and 18 seconds of the Fabulous Fashion Models absolutely shit-kicking a kid, which is insane. And ladies and gentlemen, this triple threat match continues as look at Jamie Jericho. Oh my God, if that jaw could, like, it's, oh my! That RKO! 1, 2, 3! And the controversial star, Hunter Carr, is your Internet Champion. Dude. So Hunter, is this your new, this is your new one or what? You got a new YouTube? I appreciate it. Everybody make a new YouTube and subscribe again. That'd be awesome. That'd be insane in the membrane. Yeah, the other one was Star Wars. I love it. Oh, what a match that was, guys. That was a good match. I liked it. Your new Internet Champion. We'll let this happen. We'll let the replays go. If ever, you know, you guys need to pack a bowl or whatever, right? Fuck, I know how it is. And look at that. Chris Jamie Jericho on the outside. Dude, you were like concussed or something. He had a concussion. That's crazy. And Bent Rod, are you kidding me? And the blatant disrespect from Hunter Carr, taking the title from the injured champion, the new champion crowned tonight. Oh my, bro. That's my dad, dude, that you just ripped that title from like that. Like, that's a little whoa, bro. You know what I mean? Just being nice like that. And we have tag team action coming your way, ladies and gentlemen, as the Northside Wolfpack takes on the Fabulous Fashion Models coming up next. Let's get it crack-a-lackin'. The Northside Wolfpack about to make their entrance here. No Donald with them tonight. Oh, bro, they don't even have their cool shields with them. They're just out here to kick ass. This is a normal tag match, guys. I will say that. So, at least the Fabulous Fashion Models got that going for them. They don't have to worry about Northside rules. This should be a doozy of a contest as Big John Marino and Swole Cole make their way to the ring. The Wolfpack, as ladies and gentlemen, we await the arrival of the two men that assaulted Donald here, Ray Bans Martel, and the model Rick Martel. What the hell is going on? Oh my God. The Fabulous Fashion Models really pushing the envelope here. Oh my heavens. Partners in and out of the ring, the Rated R couple. And that is what I'm being told they want to go by now. And they're going to keep their leather jackets on. This is kidding me. This is insane. Tag team action here. The model Rick Martel and Ray Bans Martel. The Fabulous Fashion Models. Oh my God. In a very, very promiscuous stretch there. This is 2-on-2 tag team action. This is absolutely insane. Kicks downstairs. And of course, still in the leather here. I'm loving this new look though here. This is a scary team. Shaving the mustache and everything. Ray Bans Martel with the teabag leg drop. Outside the ring. Inside the ring. No, I think he was probably just separating the nuts from the leather there. The can missing with that last kick. Big Mike downstairs. A roll through into the pin there. 1. Kick out at 1. And a stunner there. Nice move. Shades of the Disco Inferno. And Ricky and Ray Bans Martel here. The former Fabulous Fashion Models turned Rated R couple. Into the cover. 1. Oh, and a kick out before 1. Running, jumping kick there. This is absolutely crazy. Lock up. And ladies and gentlemen, yeah, 1-on-1 earlier tonight. LFA defeating the Cryptid Hunter. Him and Dane Johnson are on the same page, and that is scary for everyone in the tag team division. Hunter Carr, your new internet champion, drop down. Big Mike, go behind. Oh my God, release German suplex, flipping right over. Ass over tea kettle there was Ray Bans Martel thrown into the corner here. This is not good. We're going to have a double team move from the Brothers of Construction. Huge double back body drop. The Wolfpack is in control. Oh my God. This is crazy. Kicking up, kicking down. Big boot there. The Wolfpack in control. Into the corner. There's a tag. Up top, are you kidding me? Doomsday Device! And all over the Fabulous Fashion Models in what you can understand after they assaulted the child of Big Mike. Big Mike's son. And Big Mike, who's been in the match most of the time. Oh my God, those north side stomps. This is crazy. Into the corner. Off the ropes, another double team move here. Big time back body drop. The North Side Wolfpack winning those tag team titles from American Alpha. The tag division has never been better. The referee slap in the face of Ray Bans Martel there, who desperately needs to make a tag. But you got to think the leather has got to be helping him out a little bit here. It's got to be absorbing some of that punishment. Breaking that up, the model Rick Martel, who's luring the Wolfpack into a false sense of security momentarily. But Ray Bans Martel has been absolutely getting worked over. I'm not quite sure though. We'll see what happens here. Lock up, corner, tag. And in comes Big Mike again in what has been a double team display. Double Polish hammer. Headbutt followed up. And Big Mike now to the outside. And are we going to see a springboard maneuver? And Ricky Martel there getting involved. Big Mike doesn't care. Roll through with the English drop kick right underneath the chin. Crazy. Off into the corner again. We got another double team coming up here from the brothers. Off the ropes. And there's a second double back body drop. Huge. I absolutely love it. 2 elbows. And you know we're going to see that hat trick being Canadian as fuck. The Wolfpack from the north side of Edmonton, Alberta. Born and bled, baby. Let's go. Off the ropes again. And a double team. The chops this time. Big Mike and the Warwolf have been all over Ricky Martel. There's the scoop. Pile driver. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Kick out by Ray Bans Martel. Oh my God. There's a roll through. Roll through. 1. Kick out at 1. You got to make a tag here, Ray Bans. What are you doing, brah? He's going for the can. You can. Again. Oh my God. I don't even know what the hell to call that maneuver. A scoop slam. And finally, Ray Bans Martel going to tag in his partner. Big Mike running into the model Rick Martel. Off the ropes. Nice drop down. Going for that elbow, but Big Mike here gonna throw Rick Martel into the corner. And we got a tag. Oh my God, we can't have this happening anymore. And we do. Beautiful move there. That north side neck breaker. 1, 2. Kicking out is Rick Martel. Let me Rick Martel ya. Got him up. Into the corner. Into the corner. Running avalanche. And a scoop, 1 arm. Look at the strength of the Warwolf there. A scoop and a motherfucking slam. And we're going to say a choke slam. That choke backbreaker. Oh my God, picking the ankle out of desperation there and then stomping away. The models, the fact that they took a normal tag team match here says something actually about their bravery. I honestly, Like, man, I want some weapons when we take them on. We're #1 contenders. I want weapons, dude. We can't... Nobody could beat these guys in a normal match. They're fucking behemoths. They behoove me. Shot to the kidneys. Off the ropes. There's a drop down again. And a huge power slam. Are you kidding me? The power there of Ricky Martel. Shots here, going for those punches, but again, the Wolfpack into the corner. Oh my God, a double team move there. A shot by Big Mike. Oh my God, and tagging in Ray-Bans Martel, who runs in with a flying forearm right to the face. Cover. 1. Kick out at 1 again. Yet to get a 2 count here. Are the Rated R couple. There's that double vanilla scoop of ice cream there. What is... Oh, yeah, baby. Shaking that ass. Rocking that cowhide. And that is broken up. And the north side is not going to stand by and let this happen. Oh, my God, bro. You just got to get in and out of the ring a couple times just so we got to watch you do it so fucking weirdly. Go! And there's a big boot. The Warwolf, lock up, huge spine buster, huge, a scoop, oh, and unable to hit that fall away slam there. That was awesome. Corner. There's another giant backbreaker there. And the Warwolf from one corner to another. Ricky Martel walking right over to him. And the Warwolf here. What the hell was he doing? Breaking up that kick to the face. Slithering on through. The north side Wolfpack here. There's another tag. A beautiful tag. Kicking, stomping, Big Mike. Oh my heavens, against the storage yard abductors here. The Rated R couple. Pokemon and Sweets. Big Mike coast to coast there. In a move that probably destroyed himself. Pulling the model out of the corner. That is crazy. Elbow to the top of the head. There's a hook in the leg. 1, 2. Kick out. Bros, what a tag team match this has turned out to be. Overhand. Into the corner there. Tag. Shot off the ropes. Oh my God, the face of the model there, mouth open, looking for a lollipop. Now what is the Warwolf doing? He wants to go for that choke backbreaker again. The model able to slither, able to get out of that. The leather might have been a little wet there. These outfits have got to be so tight. They're not going to get them off. Bring the baby powder to the dressing room. That Boston Crab locked in. And thank goodness Big Mike was there to break that up. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's make it happen there. Flex those arms. Huge drop kick. Huge. Knee to the back. Rolling. To the top rope now. And there's an elbow drop, ladies and gentlemen. Rolling inside the ring now. And the model Rick Martel is in control here. The model, oh my God, he's not even going to be the model anymore. We need a new name. Rated R Rick Martel. Are you kidding me? The Rated R couple victorious. Oh my God, bro. The models just beat the tag team champions. Dude, that's what I love. There we go. Anything can happen, bro, in the GWA. That's crazy. The Models victorious here tonight. Oh my. They want, like, you know, you gotta remember about a month ago, Ray-Bans Martel was absolutely worked over the Northside Wolfpack, destroying him in the parking lot as he arrived for what was supposed to be their tag team title opportunity. There's the Beyonce moonsault, and unable to hit it, or maybe the Miley Cyrus salt, we'll call it. Oh my, came in like a wrecking ball for sure. The Rated R couple. That was insane. And unable to get it done there. I'm being told, yeah, they might have a new name. Definitely not that one you suggested. We'll see. There's already been some Rougeos. We'll come up with something. Oh yeah, skip to your fucking Lou, guys. Skip to my Lou for sure. Hug it out. What a match. As ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening in a one-on-one no disqualification match. We have Dr. Love DM taking on Nova the Destroyer. He's the first ever GWA European champion. He lost that title to the Rattlesnake, who just lost that title, ladies and gentlemen, to, LP Styles. And Dr. Love here, the GWA heavyweight champion, in what we now know is a title for title contest. So we're going to get some more details throughout the week, find out exactly what that means. But the GWA heavyweight champion is in the ring. And on February 15th, he has an opportunity to become double champion. So does LP. What a crazy. Here we go. Main event. Appreciate that, Jason Ray, my man. Always so positive, always so happy, always so fucking weird, but we love it. At least I love it. And here comes Nova the Destroyer, former GWA European champion. This is gonna be an outlandish contest. Oh my God. Pick your poison main event here. LP Styles choosing Nova the Destroyer. This is a no disqualification match. One fall to the finish. Nova the Destroyer picks up Dr. Love, scooting through. Look at the strength of Dr. Love, though. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Braun Strowman running power slam. Shades of Davey Boy Smith. Kicking out of that, the Destroyer. A chop by Dr. Love. The Destroyer going to the outside of the ring. He's going to be looking for a weapon, probably. There's an elbow up top. Rolling through now. The Destroyer kick to the back of the head. Here we go. And working the arm of Dr. Love. The Destroyer, this is your main event, ladies and gentlemen. Another Sunday has come and gone for the Global Wrestling Alliance. Your world champion. What's going on here? Elbow downstairs. Things are getting out of hand. And here comes the Rattlesnake, ladies and gentlemen. The Rattlesnake who took the title from this man out here. And are you kidding me? The Rattlesnake! has just turned on Dr. Love. And Nova the Destroyer had no idea. Oh my God. And the Rattlesnake blaming DM for putting him in that contest with LP Styles earlier tonight, losing his title. Are you kidding me? The Rattlesnake. And thank God this isn't for the heavyweight championship, or DM would be in trouble. Dr. Love the triple power bomb, and that is not what the doctor prescribed. Top rope. Nova the Destroyer with the coffin drop, but he missed. Dr. Love back to his feet. The chops. Oh my, the doctor could be back in. That is crazy. The Rattlesnake coming to the ring. Oh my heavens, the tweets I am reading from the Rattlesnake. Hashtag the doctor is out. Oh my God. Stomping away now, Nova the Destroyer. 30 years of friendship thrown down the toilet, all over championship gold. And that's what it means to hold a title here in the Global Wrestling Alliance. Showtime Shane Rattlesnake absolutely behooved. 1, 2, and we got a 2 count only. Nova the Destroyer right now in firm control of the GWA Heavyweight Champion. A knee right to the face. And DM, who already lost his brothers, has now lost his best friend. If he loses that title, I'd love at first sight, I don't want to know. Hopefully he can prescribe himself some Prozac or some shit, because he's going to be just a little bit down in the dumps. You know he's already got himself some Viagra, because he's hard. He's hard, and that elbow being worked over on the outside. Like I said, no disqualification matches. The referee still, for some reason, he's like, fuck it, we'll do countouts, though. Another power bomb outside of the ring. Nova the Destroyer here. What is going on? Got DM up. A scoop and a slam on the outside of the ring. And he wants to get the champion inside. No, instead trying to throw him off the steel stairs, but unable to. Dr. Love now also going to break the count at 8. Thrown downstairs. Get out of the way, referee. Jesus Christ. And gonna humble DM here. He's got him. DM able to get out of that. Dr. Love with the kick downstairs. But Nova the Destroyer up, and down goes DM. The Destroyer looking to book an appointment with the doctor. Oh my heavens, and spinning him up there with the super spinny finish. And kicking out at 2 though, Dr. Love. I can't believe what we saw. I'm shocked, man. It's hard to call this match knowing a friendship just went down the drain like that. Former tag champs multiple times. They've been together for several years here in the GWA, man. Over a year now those guys have been here. Working them over, and that's just, that's what titles do. And DM just taken out there, rolling to the outside. No, just to the corner. And Nova the Destroyer, off the ropes goes DM. And the pounce! And that's going to be all she wrote. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Nova the Destroyer has defeated a heartbroken Dr. Love. Oh, bro. What a GWA show this was, ladies and gentlemen. The tag team division on fire. LP Styles, your new European champion. We have a new internet champion in the controversial star Hunter Carr. Oh my, the rated R couple absolutely making a statement in the tag division as well as American Alpha and the Dream Team. This is going to be insane. As DM, ladies and gentlemen, the Rattlesnake showing that championship titles meant more than friendship. Losing his European title tonight to LP Styles, but also losing lifelong love. That's crazy. That's all right. Wrestling has a way of working things out. As ladies and gentlemen, with that final three and Nova the Destroyer shattering the dreams of DM, we will see you next week as we have 2 weeks to go for the GWA Love at First Fight show. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great Sunday. Remember, smoke 'em if you got 'em.